What's up, everybody? So this week's race is going to be at Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is another mile-and-a-half track. Originally this video was supposed to be the race at Dover, but unfortunately some recording issues happened and I didn't realize it until after the fact, so I'll get into that a little bit more later on. But yeah, ultimately in that race, PJ Moneymaker got his 4th victory of the season, which was the first one not on a mile-and-a-half track. And to kind of follow that one up, we also had our 3rd Dirt Series race of the season, and it was a return to the site where we won the title last season at Eldora. So prior to the race, I actually was able to max out all the upgrades for the engine and aero and suspension on the Dirt Series car, and holy crap did that pay off quickly, because for the first time in the series we actually got a pole position. And the fun didn't stop there. It ended up being an absolute domination on the way to the first win of the season in the Dirt Series. And not only that, the entire field was lapped by the end of it. So I don't expect to have that same result here at Charlotte, but I'm going to hit up practice now, and let's see how good we can do this week. Yeah, so just wrapped up the practice session before I go ahead and do qualifying, but wanted to show at least a couple of the quicker laps that I turned during the session as I was figuring out things. The setup I have is, once again, through the setup man. Usually really good on the setups. I can tell this one's a pretty solid setup too. I just wasn't quite getting the driving right with it. But as I'm driving, ideally when I'm going into the corners, I should be letting off closer to where the blue stripes are on the wall in both turns. And you can see like kind of where the preferred line is. I'm following pretty similar to that on the track, but yeah, it's just been a struggle where I'm letting off either a little bit too early or too late right now compared to where I'm wanting to, and ultimately not getting as low on the track as I want to either. So hopefully during the race I'll kind of figure that out and go from there. Alright, so yeah, Charlotte's been a little bit tough so far. I've been really solid on the mile-and-a-half tracks all season, but this one I seemingly have been about a half second to a full second behind the goal pace. So I don't know, maybe I could sneak into the top 10 by the end of the stage. That's kind of the hope right now. Good restart, or I guess a good start so far, but try not to dump anybody like Austin Dillon over here when I'm going in the turn. Yeah, as we get through stage 1 here, lap 1 of stage 1 here. What had happened in the Dover video was on me. I record all my videos on Streamlabs, and every once in a while Streamlabs will run an updater, and for whatever reason something will change in the settings, whether it's the default microphone or whatever. Normally not a big deal. I'll run a test video beforehand just to make sure that everything seems alright. And this time I did not do that test video. I just went ahead and recorded the Dover video. No big deal. And when I went to go edit later that night, I had not only potato quality audio, I had potato quality video, which sucked. So instead of trying to salvage that video and basically post the video of all these blobs running across the track, I decided to just go ahead and scrap that one and go ahead and do this Charlotte video instead a couple days later. But yeah, so in the Dover race at least, what ended up going on was I had a fast truck. I qualified 7th, but I probably could have been better on qualifying lap, so I was still happy with the top 10 starting spot. But quickly throughout the race, marched up the field. Well, didn't get to the top 10 because apparently there was a caution or something, because that stage ended a little early. But we'll go ahead and pit. But yeah, so ended up on that stage, or on that race, end of stage 1. I got up to like top 2, was battling Johnny Sauter, pretty good battle. And I think he ended up winning stage 1, or I finally won the stage with the last lap pass or something. But I got to stage 2 and got out in front on the first lap of the stage and really didn't look back at that point. Johnny Sauter was still right on my bumper the entire stage, but I was able to hold him off. Got to stage 3 and got a little bit more space on him. He was still second, but instead of, being up a 1/10 of a second, I finally got up to like a full second on him. And then my dumb self ended up hitting the apron and lost control, smacked the wall, and ended up needing a pit because of all the damage. So I was annoyed because I thought I had cost myself the race. But for whatever reason, the AI decided not to have all the other trucks pit, even though if they would have pitted right there, they would have been able to make it up to the end on fuel. So that was weird, but they ended up coming down the pit road like 4 laps later. Well, I stayed on the lead lap, so once they all came to pit road, it was coast off to victory because I was the only car that stayed out. And yeah, that's how I ended up winning that race despite being a dumbass. Tried to say dummy and dumbass at the same time there. Ooh, I thought the 3 was about to smoke it in the side of my car. Yeah, this one's going as about as expected so far. Not quite in the top 10, but at least somewhat near it. Alright, apparently somebody else wrecked. Alright, so we're going to pit again. Looks like we'll have to make one more stop. Moved up a couple spots at least on pit road this time, so right there, right near 11th, or right near top 10 and 11th. So, yeah, so kind of some video updates real quick for the channel. You can maybe be able to hear it in my voice right now, but been recovering from whatever virus is going around right now. I know it's not COVID. I've tested like 6 times in the past week and a half negative, but ended up basically looking like I was in college, sleeping 10 to 12 hours a day for the last few days, just trying to recover. So the NCAA, or excuse me, the College Football 25 video is recorded as far as the Dynasty episode with Nick and I. But I haven't been able to edit it because just I haven't felt well enough to. So I'm hoping to get that done this week, so that way it's out here shortly. And I'll post an update on that whenever it gets near, time to post it and stuff. But also Madden's coming out here shortly, so I'm going to try to do a first reaction to the gameplay video on that. I've seen some of the ones that had the early access. Have not been too impressed by it, so we'll see how it goes when I play on that one. Hopefully it's better than the recent College Football 25 update, because that game was a ton of fun for me, but right now the offensive line blocking's been absolutely killing me lately, so. But outside of that, you know, we're going to try to get another Rocket League video up here shortly, and play some more Fortnite, and hopefully get some more shorts for y'all on that. Maybe even a video out of it here soon. Haven't really sat down and tried to do a video, but I guess there's a new season or something coming out here shortly, so. Yeah, we'll see how all that goes. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, what y'all want to see. Sorry, Jordan Anderson. Did not mean to do that. How crazy is it that I made an Austin Dillon dumping joke and I took out the 3? Outside of that right now, you know, getting ready to go catch WWE event that's nearby, so you'll probably see some photos of that if I post that. I don't know, I'm thinking of recording because normally this would be on a Sunday, so you might see the pictures before the video here, so either way, that's happening right now, and then I'll be editing right after that when I get home, so. Yeah, so far coming up 13 to go. Should be getting to green flag pit stops here shortly. Not looking forward to that. I suck at green flag pit stops. Biggest thing's trying not to crash getting on the pit road. I seem to like slow down weird and then lose control of the truck. Maybe we'll get another caution like the first 2 stages. Alright, finally got the low on fuel mileage right as I get to the top 10, so see if I can run a good green flag stop here shortly. That might be honestly the best entrance I have ever had going into pit road. So, let's see if that saves me a top 10 later on or not. No matter, 0 seconds added to that. Alright guys, give me a good stop. Back in 19th right now, but you know there's going to be some more trucks that have to pit also. In fact, I could see some of them on pit road over in that little meter thing down there. Alright, starting to pass those trucks that just pitted because they're just coming off of pit road. I think that's my teammate right there. Yep. Alright, so we're back in the top 10, kind of where I was at the start of pit stops. Honestly, I'll take a top 10, considering everything. Got 7 to go. Got somebody catching me pretty quickly, looks like. Car's doing solid. Alright. Might be my best lap of the entire weekend right there. Alright. Alright, just gotta run a clean 5. See if I can track down these guys for 9th and 8th. Or hold on to a top 10 spot.
Yellow flag.
Oh. Well, that just got interesting. They're wrecking in front of me. Like, I had no control over that. Overtime. So we're up to 8th place right now.
Coming to the green, driver.
Alright, hopefully this is clean.
Green flag, green flag.
Dive bomb to the bottom pretty quick.
Farther on the inside.
Yeah, a little bit of a draft from Watermelon Man? How do you always end up right next to me?
Alright, you're clear.
Oh no. I thought I was going to lose it.
White flag, taking time out.
Alright, let's see if I can get 8th back.
Careful, still there. Stay low, stay low.
Not like this. Oh, that was painful. I really did that. You know what? I was very happy and content to be top 10. And now I'm salty. Alright, well, that sucked. I'm a little bit sick about making that mistake right near the end of the race, but you know, there's the finishing order for everybody at least. Kind of scroll through and yeah, hopefully hopefully I don't do that again, but you know, at the very least, it's not gonna hurt for a playoff positioning or anything like that. So we're on to Kansas, I guess, but yeah, I'll see you next time.
Baby, it's you and I